All right, introducing the new to me R134A air conditioning system recharger, or I think it's a refill machine is what they call it. I got this one here off Facebook, and I'm going to use it to recharge the air conditioner on this truck. I'm not sure if that's the problem with the truck, if it just needs recharging or not, but it was working great when I first bought it, and now the air conditioner doesn't blow cold anymore. So I went on ahead and got this because I got several other vehicles out there that may need refrigeration. I know that one is going to need it because that one there, I think it only lasts like maybe 2-3 weeks. The van, that one there, I never did get it to really get cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, and like I said, this is the first time using it, so I'm just kind of running through it. Hopefully I'll figure it out, but hopefully this just needs a recharge. So now that it is booted up, you can kind of see what the screen looks like. It looks like it's saying there's some maintenance required. I think it's because it is low on UV dye, I think. Looks like it's got some glare there from the lights. There we go. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's only got 2 pounds of refrigerant in it. So, you know, the way these machines work is that they have an internal storage tank for the refrigerant. It's going to take whatever's refrigerant is inside the machine and pull it back into it. So hopefully it has enough refrigerant to actually do the job. It's got a database built into it, so I can kind of see how much refrigerant is necessary. But anyway, I'll go ahead and hook up the hoses and just go through the process. It shouldn't be that hard. So you see I got my low pressure and high pressure hoses I'm going to use to hook up to the machine, to the truck. It's in the back over there. So now that I opened the valves, I can see my system pressure. It looks like we're good there and good there. I was trying to connect the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I'm kind of far away from my Wi-Fi access point. So like I said, we got 2 pounds of pressure. Everything is connected. Alright, so now that I've got the camera zoomed in a little bit, it'll be easier to see what's going on here. So yeah, it does have an AC database here, so I can use that to see. Hold on, I did the wrong thing. I can use that to kind of see, based on the vehicle that I got hooked up to it, what type of, or how much everything is required. So I'm going to hit RAM. This is a 2014 2500 67. It's saying it requires, well, it doesn't say what type of oil, but it says 6 ounces and 22 ounces of refrigerant. So I think I have enough refrigerant, 22 ounces. I should be able to refill it. So let me go back. And I'm gonna try to see if there's a way to see if there's any special functions. Okay. Test vehicle AC pressures before or after service. I want to see if that works. See what happens. Connect low pressure and high pressure couplers. Open the couplers. Start engine and turn AC on. So I'm going to do that. So it looks like the compressor did start because it did come down. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm doing this with you guys. I've never used this before, so we'll see what happens. It looks like it's a pretty good function here, though, if it does what I think it will do. Yeah, it looks like it's dropping a little bit. It says check that the air duct temperature is less than 46 degrees. Press the stop button to end the procedure. Well, I can tell you now it's not 46 degrees because it's, I think, blowing warm. Let me check. And it's saying 61 degrees. So yeah, I think this is low. I don't think it's supposed to be this low. It says keep the air conditioner on. Close the coupler and disconnect high pressure side. Alright, coupler is disconnected. Close the coupler and disconnect the low pressure side. Now this one is disconnected. It says it's emptying the hoses. I think it's low on refrigerant. Current temperature at this time outside is, I think, 75 degrees. Okay, there you go, right there. 63 degrees. Yeah, it's low. It says right here, detected 11 psi on the low pressure side. It's supposed to be between 13 and 36. And optimal range is 102 to 174. Detected 73. So yeah, there's something. This truck is low on refrigerant. Like I say, when I bought the truck a couple of years ago, I mean, it would freeze you out of here. But it's been about a year and a half since I bought it. So my guess is that it is probably got a leak in it. So we're gonna try to see if we can run through here and charge it back up. I hope I have enough refrigerant. I don't have a 30-pound bottle. I'm gonna try to see. If not, I'm gonna have to run out and get some refrigerant. So let's see what happens when we exit out of here. All right, so we're back on the main page. I think that's the only thing that I see. But yeah, that pressure check thing, that's really cool, because I would have just assumed that, you know, I knew what I was doing otherwise. I mean, I know you usually should have somewhere around 35-40 psi on the low pressure side, but for it to tell me that, that's really nice. I don't know if it stores that information. Let's see what this button does. Nothing. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Man, I wish I could have printed it though. Let's see. Let me go back to the main screen. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit automatic and see what happens, because I don't know what kind of oil is in the machine. I think it's PAG oil. I think that. Okay, I got a POE and a PAG oil, so I got to figure out what kind of oil goes in this truck first. Okay, so it looks like PAG is the type of oil that you're supposed to use in the truck based on what I saw on Napa's website. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook my hoses back up and then go forward from there. So I looked on Google, that would be 1.375 pounds. So let's go back to the front screen and start the process. Alright, so I just put in 1.37 pounds. That should be 22 ounces. So let's go forward and see what happens. I don't know if it's going to ask me to open the valves first or not. I'm just gonna see what it says. Oh, 46. Yeah, I think that is right. 46 ounces of 46 type oil. Okay, so that's what we're going to charge it up to. This is what it's going to try to recover. I think it's going to do a vacuum first. And we'll see what happens. Do I have some oil here? Yep. Empty the oil. I got to empty the oil container. So this is the old oil, so it wants me to remove it. So I guess I'll pour it out. Yes, I just realized I may not have enough oil to charge the system. Maybe I do, I don't know, but this year I probably should just go ahead and go to the store real quick and fix it. So I'll be back with some oil and some UV dye, and we'll continue. So I got 2 new bottles of PAG 46 oil, and I'm gonna dump this out because I have no clue what type of oil this is. It may be PAG 46, but I don't want to take a chance, and you know, it's not probably worth it. I can't verify what's actually in it, so I'm gonna pour it out and put some of that in it. So now I'm gonna pour it in. All right, so I just put the oil in it. Looks like it's a little bit off. Probably has to do some calibrations, but shouldn't cause a problem. I didn't put any UV in it because I don't really see where that really matters. And I think I should have enough refrigerant to do this job, so I'm not gonna put any more refrigerant in it. So yeah, let's just see what happens, because if we're at 2 pounds, that should be more than enough, I would think. But I can at least say I know I have PAG 46, so I know I'm good now. So I'm going to start with this, and I think it was 1 pound 57, I think. And I guess I will start. It says connect LP and HP couplers, and then open the couplers. I want y'all to see the light. The light is on the top. And so I'm going to do that now. All right, so now they're connected. I'm going to go ahead and continue. It sounds like a little air conditioning compressor going on. So I guess it's vacuuming down the system. The nice thing about this is that you know, this is supposed to be the way you're supposed to do it. Main reason why I bought this machine is so that it doesn't take so long to refill the machine refill a vehicle without having to worry about the engine running and shaking the can. It just takes too long to do it, especially with these trucks. So this is technically the right way to do it. So yeah, we should be able to do this now and not have, it shouldn't take so long to do it. And when it's finished, then I think it will allow me to charge it. So I will come back in a moment once it's finished. It's doing something here now. It looks like it's recovering the refrigerant. So it looks like there's a graph here showing the PSI going down. So yeah, looks like it's pretty straightforward and easy to use. So it looks like we're getting close to it being almost finished. It's getting close. 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 Looks like it's still doing more tests. Okay, so far it's saying it did recover, I guess, almost a pound of refrigerant. So now we're up to 3 pounds. And of course, this is the other good thing about this is that, you know, if you got to start all over again, you don't have to worry about losing refrigerant that you otherwise would have lost. So that's good. Now it's starting a vacuum, I think. And also I found my little temperature gauge, so we'll be using that when I get to it. So the first step, I guess, was just recovering some of the refrigerant, and then the second step, I guess, is the vacuum part. So I'm gonna put my finger down here so it doesn't cause a problem. But yeah, recovery first. So I guess we're done with recovery. We recovered 0.1 ounces of oil, and we recovered almost a pound of refrigerant. So now our total capacity in the tank, well, it looks like it's, I don't know if it's going up or down right there. Somewhere around 3.4 pounds. And I guess the red and blue line here shows both the high and low side. Of the system. So it's probably going to go all the way over here, I guess, before it stops the vacuum process. Oh, okay, it says right there 18 minutes. Alright, well, I guess I'll come back in 18 minutes. Alright, so I'm back. The vacuum is finished. It looks like it's doing another timer here for it says a vacuum test. So I guess it's trying to see if there's anything left in the system, or I guess if it's going to hold the vacuum. It's saying hold level 88%, so I'm assuming it's just trying to check for leaks. 87%. We'll see. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so the hold is now at 82%. And I guess it's done with that. I guess the next process is going to be charging it. Okay, so it looks like it's charging it through the high pressure side. And it's going up. Both sides are going up. Interesting. Well, we're already at almost a pound. Okay, so it probably went on ahead and added the oil. Alright, so I'm gonna be back once it finishes. Now it's telling me to start the engine and turn the AC compressor on. So let me do that now. Alright, we'll see what happens. So those numbers look way better than they did when I first tried to do a pressure check. I would say those numbers are almost perfect. Now I hear the fan running, the condenser fan's running, and the pressure's dropping now that that fan is running. says check that air duct temperature is less than 46 degrees. Let's check. Alright, so looking at the vent here, it looks like with the gauge in, it's a little bit under 50. It's somewhere between 45 and 50. So yeah, I think it's back to where it needed to be at. So yep, 68 degrees outside, and it's coming in around 40, 45. So yeah, I think it's working now. So it's just a little bit low on refrigerant. So yeah, I think that fixed it. Yeah, 1.37. That's what was in the I guess the database is 1.37. So we got it up to 1.37. Recovered about a pound. So it was about 0.40 pounds low. 0.40, not quite half a pound low. Says less than 46. So looks like that's where we need to be. I'm not sure if that's right. Looks like the HP on it is kind of high. I don't know if that's maybe because the fan is not running, but it's cold in there, so I think I'll hit stop now. Did that. Close the couplers and disconnect LP and HP. So I'm gonna disconnect that. Let's go back. Okay, so now it's emptying the hoses. I guess now that I put the hoses in the back on their cradles. That's pretty neat. I like that. It does everything. And what's interesting about this is that it has an app that you can download for your phone, so that I guess it's giving you all of the information here that you'd see here on the phone, so you don't have to be right here looking at the machine. The only problem is in my garage, my Wi-Fi is very weak. So, and with the truck in the way, it made it worse. So it's not even picking up my Wi-Fi out here in the garage. But if it was, I could see everything from inside the house. I wouldn't even have to come out to the garage to see all this. So it's pulling down the hoses. Procedure completed. So tells us about, it looks like took about an hour based on what it's saying. And okay, so it started at 6:30 and ended at 7:30. Yep, that's what I said. Almost a pound recovered. Charged it up with 1.37 pounds. So yeah, I think that's about it. And I don't know what the actual percentage is good as far as the vacuum hold. I mean, I guess 100% would be perfect, but I don't know if there's other situations, or what is the cutoff on that hold. I don't really know. But and I wish I had a printer hooked up to this machine. That would be really nice. I think the printer goes right here, but I don't have a printer option. But if I did, that would work. Well, let's see what it says if I hit it though. I don't know. Oh, so I can put this information in. Odometer, owner, VIN number, note. And then That's really cool. I can't email myself without Wi-Fi. I can't print without a printer. Okay. Print has been saved in a local folder, so once my Wi-Fi connection is fixed, I can do it. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to get out of here. I guess if I wanted to do another vehicle immediately, it would take me back here. Cool. So all I have to do now, I think, is put some of these bottles, because I bought these bottles a long time ago. So I'm thinking I might put these bottles into here so that it'll add up. So maybe I'll try that. All right, so let's try with this thing here to put one of these on here and get started. So I'm just turn this out and put this on. Yeah. Now I just connect it here. So just connect it. And tighten it. Okay. Let's see. Fill bottle with refrigerant. Seems pretty straightforward. Alright, so I'm going to try to add 1 pound of refrigerant here and see what happens. So first I'm going to start with my bottle. It's hooked up and ready to open it. See what happens. Connect the bottle, did that. Blue clip coupler, supply hose, open the LP. Open the LP coupler. Okay, it's open. And invert. And let's see. Let's see if that does it. Hit open. These little so if you tighten it too much, the coupler too much, it looks like it stops it. It looks like it's charging. Getting very cold. I'm gonna sit it right there. So I guess with these little cans, it's not enough pressure, so it keeps turning off. So now that we've finished refilling it, you'll notice is that yellow now. So it says unit status ready, service soon. So I probably can put I bet if I put another can in it, it'll probably go up to green. And like I said, the UV dye is a little low. I guess I could put something in there just to keep it from saying that it can't do anything. But yeah, this is pretty neat. Like I say, I've got the manual here. There's a PDF of the manual here. I think that's right here. And then like I say, I can scan this link to go to the phone app. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks like it's a good machine. In fact, actually, I'm gonna try to see if I can get it closer to my Wi-Fi so I can check for updates. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I was able to get what I needed to get done, and you know, I don't have anything negative to say about it. It looks like the time is not updating. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that looks to be right. So I don't know why it's not seeing an updated time. Hit the scroll. Month, date, year. Yeah, and one thing I was going to also look at on this was how do you evacuate the hoses, because let's say I want to go to a different type of oil. This system allows me to do that. So I can change oils, and I guess if I change the oil, it'll allow me to do hybrid servicing. But I'm not sure about that, because I think you have to flush. Yeah, here it is, drain hoses. I think you have to do like a flushing of the hoses in order to do that. Component flushing, I think is what it's called. I have to read the manual. I'm not really sure. But there's several things here for it to do. Display previous test ran for reprinting. Okay, so this must be, oh, okay. This is today. This is what I did today. And then this is stuff I guess the guy before me did. So let me hit that one. Okay. So that's pretty neat. See everything. And that's really cool. Go back to home. Let's see if there's any other options. Maintenance. Oh, okay. This is if I need to replace the oil in the dryer. Scale calibration. I'm probably going to end up doing the bottle calibration at some point because that bottle is off a little bit. System leak test. AC unit. Complete system test. Manual activations for service personnel only. And then the setup screen gives you all this stuff here: print, Wi-Fi, update, notifications, counters, units of measurement. Yep. And then yeah, remote control. Yep. And language. So you got your different languages there. So yeah, pretty good. It did what it was supposed to do. So that was really easy, which is why I got it, because it's really easy to use. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. This machine came, I think this is just a rebrand of it. I think the original manufacturer is, I can't remember, I'll put it on the screen, but I called them and they gave me information about it. It said that it's still under warranty until this summer, so I can't say anything else about it. I mean, it's a good machine. It does exactly what I wanted to do. So, yep, I'll be ready for this summer. So until next time, that's about it for now.